Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a good day. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my why for coaching. I don't have this huge crazy story of, being severely bankrupt or anything like that, like a lot of coaches actually have gone through, and the top coaches have, plenty of them have become bankrupt at one point in their life, and they're having huge success right now. But mine, it started when I was 13 when my parents divorced. It's so common nowadays for parents to divorce, but at the age of 13, I was actually close with both of my parents. I actually didn't talk to my dad for a couple years after they divorced because I was mad at him. I talked to him on the holidays and everything, but after that, it was a hardship. And then my mom worked a couple jobs, so I barely saw her. So it actually got really hard for me because I was at that stage where I needed both of my parents. 13, you want to have both your parents in your life, but at the same time, you're too good to have your parents in your life, kind of thing. So that's all where it started off at, because it got to the point where it was a lot of fast food eating. It was a lot of, just lounging around the house because we didn't have anything to do. 13 years old, you're not driving to be able to go to your friend's house. So it just got to the point of just being lazy at the age of 13 and not as active as I was. Yes, I played sports in high school and middle school, but it wasn't to the extent that I should have been. After that, it just kind of got to be the fact that I was 5'2" and I was 175 pounds, and that's a lot for 5'2", and it wasn't 175 pounds of muscle. So then it got to be about when I was 18, I had moved out of my mom's house. I was finally talking to my dad. It'd been a couple years that I was talking to him. But after that, right before I turned 18, I actually started dating my boyfriend, and now we've been together for 8 years. But I had lost maybe like 30 pounds. I started running again, but then I ended up falling like twice and hurt my ankle while I was running. So I gave up on running and started putting that 25 pounds back on, or whatever it was. And so it once again became a hardship and a toll on my body. And when my father was 35, he died twice from a heart attack, and both sides of my family have diabetes in both of them. So it's bound that I may get it if, I don't live a happy, healthy life. So at the age of 18, I started dating my boyfriend. My ankles were terrible, so I stopped my running. And then I actually was watching TV like a bum, like I was, and saw the infomercial for PiYo. So that was my very first program. I just bought PiYo. I never bought Shakeology. I refused to try it. And because I was like, oh, I can make shakes at home. I can make fruit smoothies and everything. So I ended up just getting PiYo. PiYo was my very first program that I did. And I actually fell in love with PiYo. And I fell in love with Shalane Johnson. She's still like my favorite person in the whole wide world. So after that, I lost 25 pounds from doing PiYo, which was huge, and I didn't have to use the extent to my ankles to where they were killing me. After that, my coach at that point had reached out to me briefly. She wasn't like all into me growing my business, and so I didn't understand the business, so I actually quit. And this was one of the first things in my whole entire life that I quit on. I'm not a quitter. I hate quitting, and I don't like the word hate either. That's a very strong word. And for me to say hate and I quit in the same sentence, it's huge. So, lo and behold, I started running again. I was getting PiYo in here and there. And then I saw another infomercial, and it was for P90X. So I'm like, maybe I will try it. And then when I was doing my PiYo DVD again, I was reflecting on seeing the infomercial for the P90X, but then I actually watched to the end of the PiYo DVD, and I saw, the benefits of being a coach. And the fact that they related it into a fitness program, I'm like, you know, I'm doing this fitness program and I love helping others, so why would I not want to get paid to do both? So that's when I signed up again. I just signed up with the $40 coach fee, and lo and behold, I had this crazy lady bugging me in my email box, and her name is Laura Badell, and she's actually one of my best friends now. And she inspired me to become a coach and to help others and to get people in the position that I am today. And so that's a little bit of my story. You know, it starts off with not, you know, having the greatest life growing up, but I mean, I had loving, caring parents. Don't get me wrong, I have not hit bankruptcy or anything, but it's the fact that I am having the drive to help others is my why for coaching. And having the freedom that I want to have. You know, I'm a full-time student, I'm a full-time diet tech at work, so it's like I have a overload, but the fact that I can fit coaching into my schedule is huge. And, you know, it goes to show to other people that it is possible. You know, you just have to put in some time here and there, and you can be successful at this. So like I said, that's a little bit of my why, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and see you later, okay?